Today we are going to look at rounding numbers to fixed decimal places. So what we're going to do is we'll take a number, then we'll run it to fixed decimal place. And we take an example from the West African Secondary School Certificate Examination, November 2013, objective question 42. Write 2.32472 correct to 3 decimal places. And A, we have 2.320, B, we have 2.324, C, 2.325, and the last answer D is 2.327. So which of these options is the correct answer? First, I want us to go to the marker board and look at how you would have solved this manually. Then we'll come back to the calculator. The number is 2.32472. Now, if you want to convert this number to 3 decimal place, you have to count right after the decimal point that you see over here. You have to count 3 numbers right after the decimal point. So after the decimal point, we have this as the first number, 1, 2, and 3. So right after this, or right after the decimal point, we have 3 numbers that are 3, 2, and 4. But the number after the last digit that you pick, if the number is 5 or more than 5, then you add 1 to the last number of your answer. What I mean by this is because this number here is more than 5, we add 1 to the last digit of our number. So this means the last number will not be 4, but it will be 4 plus 1 here. So the last number here will rather be 5. So the final answer will be 2.325. Alright, back from the marker board. So what we have to do first is to set up the calculator to display any final answer to 3 decimal places. Of course, the question says we are to correct this number to 3 decimal places. So what we do first is to set our calculator so that it will display every number or answer to 3 decimal places. So step 1, you press shifts and setup. So we press shifts and look at the setup here. So it is the shift and mode. All right, so shift mode, but because we are pressing on the second function, we say you press on shifts and setup, and this is what you see. The number 1 is math input output, that is line input output. You know, the line input output is what you see in the Casio FX 991 MS, but in the ES and the ES Plus, you also see the math inputs. All right, that is what is called the textbook display. So when we press the shift setup or the shift mode, you see this, and we go to step 2. Step 2, we now press 6 to select fix. So that is fixed decimal numbers. So we choose the number 6 here. Then when we press on 6, that is what we see on the calculator. We will see fix, then we see from 0 to 9. This means, or this display means that to how many decimal places do we want to correct our answer? Is it to 0 decimal place, that is to the nearest whole number, or is it to 1 to 2, 3, 4 up to 9? What we are going to do now is to press 3, that is the step 3. We will now press 3 to choose 3 decimal places. So we are told that the moment we do that, we have to note that the calculator will now have the word fix, that is FIX. We see it over here on top of the calculator, so it will have it at the top over there. Step 4, type the question now. So we press 2.32472. Alright, so the step 4 says that we now type the question and we press 2.32472 to type the question. So the question is 2.327, alright. So when we are done with this, the step 5, we simply press on the equal sign. And the screen output is 2.325. And we see that here, 2.325. Therefore, the answer is C, which is 2.325. Alternatively, the student can also first type the number before setting the calculator up. What I mean by this is, the question says write 2.32472 to 3 decimal places. So before you start, before you go to set the calculator to deliver the answer in 3 decimal places, what you can do is to type the question itself, or the number, that is 2.32472. So after that, you can now go to shifts and you set it up here. Then you now go to fix, then you choose 3 decimal places, and after that you press on your equal sign, and of course you get the same answer here. Thank you very much.